This instinctive mind was at an animal level, you have seen. And this instinctive mind then has come to a man up to a particular level, wherein little dawn of intelligence, fifth vehicle starts. I am not touching the topic of intelligence at yet. I am not on intelligence, just trying to understand. I am at a bushman level or little higher level. Today also, there are human beings at a level of animal instinct governed mostly by instinctive mind. If you see the nomadic tribes, they are still in that age. If you go to Andaman and Nicobar, and if you see those persons, they are still same age, bushman age. They are only governed by instinctive mind with little intelligence, little more intelligence. Then what happens is, now here just try to understand, animal instinct, animal behave, not rationally. They behave at an instinctive level. And what is the rule? Struggle for existence, survival of the fittest, and natural selection. Natural selection is not in their hand because they have no thinking process to change themselves. Struggle for existence and survival of the fittest. On the basis their life goes, to preserve their life, these animals, out of preservance of their life, they are very fast and cruel in taking the decision. Moment they feel that their life is in danger, without even giving thought whether the other person is good or bad, they will attack you and finish you off. They do it, isn't it? Log drawn. Lion doesn't come and ask you, what are you, why you have come to my jungle, what do you want? He doesn't. He just finish you off because he doesn't want anybody in his territory. Survival of the fittest, struggle for existence. That is the only thing to which his mentation is tuned. This type of instinct. When the mentation comes in the man, is still there. Even in you, in me is also that is in a lesser quality. In certain men it is far more. Then what happens about it? Why you see certain persons very cruel, unethical, come what may, whatever cost, this must be done. Kill 10%, but I want this 10,000 rupees. All this thing comes because all these persons are still infatuated by the animal instinct of an instinctive mind. Just try to understand. Instinctive mind and that cruel approach was worth at its own place when we were animals. Now you have passed that length, you have gone much ahead. But because of your attachment to your senses, attachment to that body disproportionately, what happens is, you only think on a materialism, you want only money in excess. I don't want, whether 10% are okay, whatever happens, I want this thing. Doesn't matter you put something which is poisonous, but I must earn money. When you start thinking this all is displaying your animal instinct. Intelligence has not come, you are not allowing your intelligence to dawn. And therefore, all this cruel attitude which you display in the life, which you see in the life, or many times in the anger you become so hot that you feel like killing the person. An ordinary person can kill the person. Forget about it. About few days back there were riots. Tell me, there might be something at Ayodhya. What happened Bombay between Hindu and Muslim? They were very cordial. Well, why they started looting each other? Animal instinct. Why animal instinct? By the anger, by a false religious notion, they have lost the balance. Intelligence has gone, only animal instinct remain, instinctive might remain. Kafar, chalo. Har har Mahadev, chalo. You became a madman. What is it ultimately? What have you done? 600 crore rupees gone. For what? You just see in the law, it's all animal instinct, nothing except animal instinct. I'm sorry to say that, but what is it ultimately? But these orgies do take place, animal instinct. This is instinctive mind. So instinctive mind is such a powerful thing. You see, it is very difficult for you to move 100 persons by a conscious approach. But you start charging their instinctive mind, immediately they will follow you. And especially, more the persons are radical, more they will, because they are like a ship. One person gives the suggestion, they just follow. Haji Mastan gave the suggestion. After that case where a Supreme Court just said you must give maintenance to your wife, 2 lakh Muslims gather as if something has happened. Just right. This can only happen because yours is a race mind. It is only guided at an instinctive level. You become animal momently and you leave your intelligence. You refuse to call yourself a human being. You are animal, you are animal, you are animal. See the effect of instinctive mind, which is so good to help you, it destroys you. It creates completely chaos out of cosmos. Therefore, all these things if you learn, then you will be in a position to handle this instinctive mind properly. So, in short, this instinctive mind is a mind, several qualities. It looks after your body, it repairs your body, it helps your body in fighting the bacteria which enters the body, maintains your health, maintains all the functions of the body. Your appetite governed by instinctive mind. Your emotions, feelings governed by instinct, solely governed by instinctive mind. In the lower level, I am just again referring to lower level like this. Feelings, this thing, your sexual pleasures, instinctive mind, animal level. You see a girl, you commit a rape, animal instinct. You are not a human being, really speaking, it is an animal instinct. All these things happen at an instinctive level. But that doesn't mean that mind is bad. Mind is good, use is bad. Again, don't abhor this use also. Because all these persons are also in a transitory stage. They are going to change. Valakuri is going to become Valmiki. So mere frowning is of no use. It is just a transitory stage in their life, because in the evolutions, after few hundreds of years, all things are going to be taken in its own stride and human race is going to advance. There is nothing to abhor. This is a part and parcel of evolution. I hope now you have understood instinctive mind. That's why in the morning I stopped. It was not possible for me to explain this thing in this way. With this, fourth stage of expression is over. Vehicle of expression is over. Plane of expression is over. Now we go to fifth one, very important. Intellect, Vivek. Now see the difference now. Now, this intellect makes the difference between human being and animal. Now what is this intellect? Intellect is a faculty by which you reason. You take the judgment about the things. You don't take a lopsided view, you just try to take every possibility into consideration, you take a decision. Sara Vivek, discerning feature, all these things comes under intellect. Now the question is, in the evolution, how this evolution intellect has come? Is it from outside force? No. See the difference between yogic philosophy and Western philosophy and how yogic philosophy is right. Intellect came because of a specific phenomenon. I have told you in the lower animal, mentation was only instinctive mind. When the human being came and developed, little conscious now that we are coming to mind to little consciousness, which is important. All further evolution of life beyond death is on the basis of consciousness. I want you to understand consciousness correctly. Just try to understand. Little consciousness developed. In a bushman, a man 35 million years back developed. The difference between the ape and him was little consciousness, awareness of outside world. Consciousness is awareness of outside world. And that awareness out of world, he started judging certain things. Usual illustration which I give is, that person, that bushman went near the river, but he could not cross the river. But there was a tree, and tree cross the river through the tree, man decided to build a bridge. Idea of bridge. Second, there was a fire in the jungle. Lot of trees were burned. He just saw animals are running helter-skelter, even lion is running. He knew fire creates fright in the animal. I can use it as an offense and defense. He also saw certain deers were killed in the fire. And now he just tried to eat that. He found meat tasty. He decided this fire is very useful. I can use it for this purpose. At night also when he saw the fire burning, he saw there is a lot of light and I can see so many things. So I can keep this fire at night and do my job at night. With his backdrop of information, he took that fire, brought it to his cave. Incidentally, I will just tell you, this small incident has made a distinction between women and men, why women became weak and man becomes strong, men become strong, according to anthropologists. One thought of anthropologists. By this what happened was, fire became very important aspect in the life of a person. There were no matchsticks, very difficulty, and initial stages he had no chakmak also. So he just put, and preservation was important. Now in the morning they used to go out for hunting. If the fire is extinguished, you are finished. Therefore somebody should be in the house. Now usually ladies have periods. Ladies also conceive child wherein they have to be in the house. Ladies were chosen as a member to remain in the house. Those who were moving up to this time started confining themselves to the cave. With the process of 10, 15, 20, 30,000 years, they become weaker part, male remain powerful part. With the power struggle for existence, survival of the fittest, man showing woman as his possessed instinct. Again, forget about how the things change place, this I am just pointing out. Coming back, this type of knowledge when he got, he started preserving this knowledge as the backdrop in his mind. Little consciousness in his mind, he started putting it. Now, when that knowledge was put, next time, he found the lions coming. Now, you know, what is the information? By fire, they run away. So, he took the burning fire and pointed out to the lion. Lion ran away. This is how he started making use of his past knowledge. Now, just see the phenomenon, just try to understand the phenomenon, the niceties of it. By making use of this knowledge in this particular way, the knowledge is within him, effect is outside, use is against to him. Right? Now, knowledge is within him means what? He thinks with reference because he doesn't know, he is a very rudimentary person. He doesn't understand anything. Within means this body. For him, I know, I have seen that the lions have fled, I shown it. I am like this. Right? Lions have, with reference to outside world, and the result of the gain is again to him. With the result, I consciousness develop, awareness of I. It is called, first is self-awareness. Dawn of, even I will not call it ego, self-awareness. Ladies and gentlemen, this self-awareness is so important that the whole progress of human being it advances because of this self-awareness. Scientists say awareness was earlier there in the human being. But the self-awareness has made all the difference. What is that difference? The difference is awareness you know. You know that you know. You know. That's all. All the animals also know. Horse also know that he can run. But he does not know how much power he has got. Human being, because of the self-awareness, started knowing what he knows. Started knowing what he knows, with reference to himself, developed self-awareness. What he knows, he starts using it by which he started gaining more experience. Out of experience, his consciousness started growing. Conscious mind started. Dawn of conscious mind has come. Dawn of conscious mind has come. Up to this time, conscious mind was only conscious about the awareness of the outside world. Now, with reference to himself, conscious mind has started developing. I understood? Now again it is an unfoldment. It is within. Whole was matter, out of which started mind, instinctive mind, out of which small portion of that instinctive mind itself started giving judgment, became intelligent, along with the functional aspect of intelligence became conscious mind. Wherein you start taking the decision at rational basis. Dawn of rationalism has come. Therefore, while doing this, he started getting the knowledge. Whatever he knows, he was knowing. Whatever he failed to know, he tried to make advances for knowing it, and the whole civilization started, scientific advances started, revealing that, and a person's mind started growing consciously. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, this is an evolutionary process. This is an evolutionary process. Our scientific advance, as per the God plan, as per the totality's plan, is our unfoldment at a conscious level. To such an extent that a stage should come that we become virtually to the extent of consciousness of a God. That is our object, because that is an object of evolution. That is what is expected out of a human being by God, by totality. Therefore, you must be seeing, though the human being does so many destruction and all these things, you destroy the jungle, you destroy so many things, but immediately dawn comes. If you destroy, the whole earth will be finished. There will not be rain. You start from afforestation, reforestation. Why you start? You have started little bit taking the role of a God, nature. You start doing it. This is what nature wants to do. You have to add your knowledge, you have to add your consciousness to bring harmony in the nature, in all the species, so that whole flora, fauna and everything is maintained here. This is object of evolution, and therefore evolution now, at present stage, the human being is at a conscious level. No physical changes in the body much. Conscious level. Yeah. So we are at conscious level now. With the intelligence we have to understand now everything. So this is the object of human life. At a evolution, I am talking scientifically. And how Rishis were right, how our yogis were right, you just see. Therefore, by this intelligence, what happened is, you have started getting the discerning feature. You have started analyzing things, your experience. You have started making use of this intelligence. You became self-aware. When this self-aware started growing, you started giving importance to your body consciousness. I am Dr. Batliwala, I have done it. I am Batumal, I have done it. I am Mirchandani, I have done it. I am Dr. Pophale, I have done it. I. Right? Nothing wrong. Continuously doing it. This I became, you are I means body is I. Body consciousness started strengthening. Now in a body consciousness, when it strengthens, your attachment to the body becomes more, you forget that this is vehicle for expression of your Bap within, your creative intelligence within, which you are creative intelligence within, you are Atman within, you have forgotten that. I is this. With the result, what happened? This I, this body has got 5 senses. Right? These are windows to the outside world, with the reference which you get the experience. It is very important. The whole intellect developed out of it. Unfoldment of self-awareness developed out of it. It is out of that it has developed, so it has very importance. At an instinctive level, Nature has given you all these five senses, Pancha Jnanendriya and Karmendriya, to see that you establish rapport with the outside world and this species of human beings should remain. Now see that you use it because you should know it at an instinctive level. There is no school, there is no knowledge, there is no intelligence. Nature has kept some attraction, allurement to these five senses. So if you see a beautiful scene, you like it. If you see a beautiful lady figure, you like it. If you feel a beautiful male figure, anything beautiful, it pleases the eye. Am I right? Similarly, if you hear something, a good song, it comes to your rhythm, you like it. While eating, when you are hungry, you like eating the food. Like it. See all this taste, you like it. Feeling, you like certain type of pleasure feeling, touches, you like it. All God has given you. Sex, you like it. Best pleasure in the life is a sex. There is no use, not denying it. It is, no doubt about it, because nature at an instinctive level wanted to generate, see that procreation remains, species remains. Nature wanted to do a particular thing. But what has happened now, just see, all these allurements